Hello everyone, my name is Jerry, and I am addicted to food, and I suffer a lot. I try to give up, but I fail every time, like pizza or fried chicken for example. Who can give up eating pizza or fried chicken, especially with pepperoni or greasy finger-licking good chicken legs with breadcrumbs? Isn't your mouth already watering right now just thinking about it? And I honestly don't mind this kind of addiction, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I've had no hobbies or interests, except for eating, that is. Food is like a friend to me. It never leaves me. It's like my partner, my soulmate. But having food as your soulmate has an insidious side effects. A dark side, if you will. It denies me to have a healthy lifestyle. It robs all the energy for me to play, and it causes me to sleep excessively. I would much rather stay at home with a bag of potato chips and a can of soda pop than go outside and exercise. I am famous for making quadruple sandwiches, 5 slices of bread with meat, and having everything in between. I was eating a lot of food. I would start my day eating about 4 bowls of cereal, and I would have 2 bags of lunch, including hot lunch at school. And I would eat anything from granola bars to apples to oranges to anything I could raid the cupboards for. My parents would often come into the kitchen and say, "Jerry, look at the size of that thing." And when I eat, it felt like I was on a deserted island for days, and I never ate. There are often times when I'm supposed to be asleep, and I would usually bring food into my room, and I would eat and eat and eat. I was just so hungry. I would bring food into bed with me, and I would bring in like crackers and cheese or even cookies and milk until I fall asleep. My dad would often hear the crunching noises of food chewing, and he would come into my room. And he would tell me, "This is ridiculous and I can't be eating in bed like this." He would often try to snatch food from my hands, but I refused and just kept eating. And I was basically eating a fridge a day, even when my stomach is painfully full, and I would just keep eating. My dad would often ask me what's wrong, and I would tell him that my stomach hurts. "Because you're so full, you're eating too much," he would say. "No, I'm starving." And even after eating all that food, I was still hungry. It felt like someone was punching me in the stomach, and when I ate, the pain just went away. At that point, my dad had had enough of my eating addiction and thought it was time I'd start losing weight. We start with some jogging during the day, running on the treadmill, and then he made me go on a diet. I had to eat small portions of fruits, vegetables, grains, dairy, and meat in order for me to be fit and healthy. Oh yeah, and I had to avoid eating junk food and sweets too. And after a few months, I had finally lost a lot of weight. And look at me now. I'm thin. within. And yeah, I feel so much better than how I was before. And I've stopped eating like crazy. And I now learned to control myself with my eating habits. Thank you for listening to my story. Did you like this story? Subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to like and comment on this video. If you want to see your story in one of our videos, send it to this email address.